Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So a few days ago I built a computer for the first time. So I've not only wanted to upgrade my computer for a long time, but I've also wanted to build my own and just get that experience and just know what it's like to build a computer. So I decided to do it now because I thought my videos could use a quality upgrade, and with all this coronavirus stuff going on, I don't know if they're going to shut down factories and stop producing computer parts temporarily, and then maybe the price will go up and I'd have to wait months to get the parts. So I just decided to do it now. So in this video I'm going to be showing off the parts, the computer itself, and a test in Fortnite. So without any further ado, let's get right into the video. For the GPU, I went with the Asus ROG Strix RTX 2080 Ti. Oh yeah. Now you're probably thinking, dude, that's overkill. Why the hell would you buy that? That's such a waste of money and so unnecessary. Well, to that I respond, this thing is gonna last me a long ass time, like probably a good 5 years, maybe even longer. We'll see. For the CPU, I went with the Intel i9-9900K, and to that you probably respond, why didn't you go with AMD? AMD, you get so much more bang for your buck. Like, Intel is just overpriced. Well, you see, I like to compare Apple to Intel and AMD to Android. With Apple, it's worth going the extra penny because you get this awesome packaging. No, seriously though, I don't know. I'm just an Intel guy, I guess. You're still probably like, why don't you just go with the i7-9700K? It's literally the same thing, but cheaper. Well, if someone tells you they have an RTX 2080 Ti and an i7, that doesn't sound as cool as I have an RTX 2080 Ti and an i9, now does it? And for the cooler, I went with the Noctua NH-D15. Yes, it is an air cooler, and you're probably wondering why I didn't go with a water cooler. Well, this air cooler that you're probably thinking is really ugly, well, this one is better than most water coolers. This thing is an absolute monster, and if I'm gonna get a CPU that expensive, you better bet your bottom dollar that I'm gonna cool it well. For the motherboard, I went with the Asus ROG Strix Z390E. I went with this one because obviously it's compatible with my CPU and it also looks really nice. Had great reviews. Not much else to say about it. It's a motherboard and it's good enough. For the RAM, I went with the Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro, not only because it's good, but because it looks cool. Looks over performance, guys. It has to have RGB. Wrong. For the power supply unit, I went with the Corsair RM750X because it's enough to supply power to all the parts, and it's Corsair, so it's reliable because you don't want to go with a cheap power supply. For the case, I went with the NZXT H510 Elite, and there are some reviews that say the airflow on the case is bad. There certainly are cases with better airflow, but you know, it's NZXT, and it's such a nice looking case. If I'm gonna pick a case brand, it's gonna be NZXT. And so far, I haven't had any issues with airflow. The case works good. For my storage, I went with the Samsung 970 EVO 1TB because that's enough to install Windows and a lot of games. It's strictly for Windows and games. And then along with that, I got a Seagate IronWolf 6TB hard drive for all videos and stuff, and you know, anything I got going on that isn't games. So yeah, that's all the parts. Now you're like, come on, let's see you building the computer. Well, how do I say this? I didn't really get any footage of me building it because I was too nervous as it is. I didn't want a camera in my face while I'm trying to do it. But I did get some exclusive footage right here of me putting in the CPU. Take this bad boy out. And it's in there tight. That's what she said. The biggest pain in the ass out of this whole process was by far the fact that the first CPU I ordered, I got scammed from Amazon. I bought the CPU, 2,000 plus reviews from Intel themselves, and the CPU was swapped out with the Intel CPU from 2006. So thank you, Amazon. Very cool. Now I gotta go out of my way to send it back and hope that they give me my money back and don't think that I switched it out, because I did not switch that shit out. anyway, yeah, that's the build, and let's get into the in-game test in Fortnite. Okay, so now that the computer is built, let's just see how much FPS and processing power we can get out of this thing. So we're just gonna start off with all low settings to see just how much FPS we can get. Okay, so here we are. Look at that. 400 frames, okay. Let's do some building and see how well it does. So obviously I'm going to get more frames in creative, but we kind of got the general idea. I'm going to get between 300 to 400 frames in an actual match. So now let's go ahead and try all epic settings. The absolute maximum right here. And we're still pushing 200 frames.
Nice.
Anyway, yeah, let's hop into a real match and see how this thing handles the real deal. Okay, so it looks like we're sticking around the high 200s. Alright, here's all epic. Sitting around 200 FPS. Fuck you. You better not finish me, asshole. Fuck! This game looks so good with all max settings. Just look at that. Oh, get outplayed, buddy. Okay, so we tried low settings and epic settings, so now I'm just gonna go with my preferred settings, which is kind of a balance. Alright, so that's kind of strange. I'm getting higher frames with these settings than I was with all low. I see you. There's this crazy thing called a reboot card. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but it's like, you know, it's pretty handy because if your teammates die, you can resurrect them. But I guess you could just ignore it because I'm gonna try all epic except for post-processing and shadows. Where the fuck did you come from? What good is having 300 frames when you got a 60 hertz monitor? And I'm recording with OBS, so it feels like 30 hertz. Alright, enough excuses. I'm just shit at the game. That feeling when you got a NASA computer and you can't even get over 2 kills. I see. Hey, don't run away. Oh shit. Oh shit. Leave me alone. Oh no, you asshole. I'm getting a win for this video one way or another. I don't care what mode it is. Okay. You die. Oh. This guy is getting absolutely clobbered. Oh. All right, we got the Team Rumble win. It wasn't even a good win. I only had like 12 kills or something because I spent half the game trying to hit snipes that I can't hit. Well, that's all for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. So this computer is an absolute beast. The problem is I don't have any money to buy a better monitor, so I'm stuck with 60 Hz for now, but I plan to get a 144 Hz 1440p monitor in the future, which will be really nice. I'm sorry for the lack of uploads recently. You know, it's just there's been nothing going on. I've just been lazy. Like, I don't have school, so I don't really have a schedule, and then I just end up watching YouTube for hours on end. But I'm gonna try to get on a schedule and upload as much as possible for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it, a dislike if you didn't like it. Subscribe if you want to see more videos, and use creator code clickbait with 2 eyes if you want to support me. That's all for the video, guys, and I'll see you next time.